Better late than never. Let me pour up one more again, because y'all know how I like to do it. It's Friday. Feeling good. Let me go ahead and share my shit, because somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Yes, yes. Let me go ahead. I got my shades on today because I'm a mood. You know, when you just feel good about life, okay, and everything in life. Share this video. Tune in, tune in, tune in. Can we get into the hair though? Can we get into the hair though? Okay, can we get into the hair? What's good, everybody? Because Rome, don't play with me. Don't play with me. What's good, everybody? Robin E here on a brand new episode of Pillow Talk. Of course, share my shit, share my shit, share my stuff. Got an exciting interview for you guys today. Super lit. Super, super lit with my boy, DJ Kenz. We've been trying to link for a minute now, so I'm happy we were able to make something happen finally. Life is a trip. But we're going to get into producing, music, genres, and we're going to throw it back to the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Way back, because now that's like some old shit, apparently. So, with further ado, let me go ahead and bring on my guest. What's good, gang?
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's always a good day, man. Okay. We up and moving, we breathing. No complaints.
Amen. I feel that. I just had to, let people know that I was in the mood today with my glasses on. Definitely. Inside, because I brings the light. No, I'm too. No, but what's good, DJ Kenz? Definitely excited to have you here on the show.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here. I'm just, I'm just all about just uplifting people, really. So that's my main goal, especially with music. So that's the main thing I've been focused on past decade or so. Blast Forward has been a mission of mine for, I'd say, about 6-7 years now. It's about positivity and achieving your goals. So I've just been on the same mission. So even when I'm not up to something, I'm up to something.
Okay. We love that, of course. Never not busy. We love that. Mm-hmm. So you are a producer for the most part, just in case people don't know, Are you repping from Wisconsin?
I am from Gurnee, Illinois, so Lake County.
Lake County?
I'm one of y'all, Yeah, kind of moved up here. I've been up here 5 years now. I like it because I'm still close to home, but kind of get a different feel, and there's a different scene out here. There's a lot of talented people out here, so I kind of bridge the gap between the two because I definitely still champion a lot of Lake County artists. So Chicago, everything.
Facts. Yes, you definitely do. I didn't even know that you were a producer, and then we ended up linking, and I was like, oh damn, you got a whole operation going on. So
definitely trying.
No, that's what's up. So how would you describe your sound? Because I know you have a very, I think, elaborate library of music and stuff. So you have, your beats that you have, but how would you describe like your sound?
Oh, that's really tough for me because I feel like I favor a lot of different sounds, but I started as a hip hop producer. I've always been melodic because I played instruments and stuff. So I say melodic. I just make music. I try and make music that makes people move one way or another. I'd say that's my best description because other than that, I can get pretty diverse. So.
Okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Blast Forward, you did mention that as well, but I mean, y'all are dope. You got a nice, collaboration of people that you do stuff with. So are you big on, collaborative efforts versus doing stuff on your own?
I think music, like a lot of different art forms and just every medium, at least you might start completely DIY in the beginning, but if not in the beginning, as you level up, it's going to become more of a collaborative effort. So for me, the more people I work with, usually the more fun I have. So I'm always trying to collaborate, you know. So I'm a big, whether it's writing, producing, the recording process, everything, videos. I enjoy the collaborative process. So I feel like you got to enjoy taking in experiences and energy and conversations from different people. You know?
Yes, I love that. You so chill and mellow and just like, yeah, man, love.
I really am. I really am. Like, I'm positive. I'm happy-go-lucky. I am chill. Like, I hate being angry and sad. Like, I'm kind of one of those people. I'm a pick-me-up for sure.
Like, it must take a lot to piss you off. Like, you probably never like go off on a motherfucker.
It's tough. It's unless like people close to me, maybe because they know how to push that right button. But other than that, nah. A lot of people have never really seen me like super upset.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. I can't imagine you like getting upset. Like, that's funny as hell to me.
Yeah, I try really hard not to.
So, what are some of the recent projects that you've dropped?
Let me see.
You've been doing a lot.
There's a lot of things I'm really proud of. There's an artist, True West, out of Milwaukee. I produced the project in full. It's called From the Ashes We Rise. I got a couple on, let's see, Fred dropped a few months ago, Frederick Boom.
Shout out to Fred.
One of my good friends, M.A. Johnson. We did a complete, that was my first real joint project that came out. I'm really proud of that one. Other than that, it's been a lot of spot things here and there. I think there's a lot of things that are ready to drop. I'm kind of like, whether you an artist or you produce, I feel like you get in that stage where there's more things kind of waiting, in the chamber than actually coming out. It's just kind of part of the process. So I feel like a lot of artists are in that gearing up phase. Of course, when things get warmer, people jump a lot more often. But I got a few things down the pipeline too that I'm excited about. So,
what's your creative process like? Like, do you need to be inspired to make a beat, or do you, I don't know, take time to put it together? I would say you take time to put things together. You seem very meticulous.
I'm pretty random. I'm actually not super meticulous. Like, I'm really, a beat could take me like 5 minutes, or it could range from, I started today and finish it a week later. Sometimes I'll be sitting on something for months. I'm very random. So
very random.
I am. So I think, it really depends. Like I don't force it, as much as people are like, you gotta work all the time. I'm more of like, I try and capitalize, like strike when the iron is hot and just make sure I really capitalize off those moments. So like I had a day the other day, I probably made like 7-8 beats in a couple of hours. And that's rare. I'll be trying for like 1 or 2 a day. That's like my main goal. Just
that's what's up. At least you got a goal.
I got to.
Serious about your shit. That's what's up.
Like I'm more about, I'm quality over quantity. So I don't force anything I do. And like, if it really hits, like I know not only from my reaction, but from other people's reactions, like the right way to go and the right ones to choose. So,
Okay. So you sound like you have a good ear for music.
Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I probably started, my mom put me on piano when I was like 7. Played sax. I was a band geek in middle school. So like I have the kind of the theory and the kind of classical training a little bit. I'm not super crazy, but that kind of helped me. So like music has been a constant in my life. Definitely. So I'd say I have an ear for it.
Using their Beethoven, going crazy on the Piano, period.
Yeah.
I used to play the flute, but I didn't. It
Flute.
didn't last very long.
You're crazy.
It didn't last very long. I didn't know what to do with that. I felt like I should have played some other shit.
Man, could have been Lizzo before Lizzo.
For real. But okay, so growing up for you, we talking about what? Because we're the same age. I'm 28.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about like, mid 2000-ish era. Okay. We're talking about what, maybe 14, 15 years old, maybe 13, whatever. So
Okay.
who was an artist for you during that time, like that you had to listen to? Like who was motherfucker you was just bumping?
Shit. My favorite, so like niggas clown me, my favorite rapper of all time is 50. Yeah.
Okay. I ain't said
I
nothing.
ain't having that in common with nobody. But like all of these, I liked Jay, Kanye, Nas, Common, Lupe. I love the Chicago people. People like Outkast, T.I., Ludacris. I loved I was a real super hip hop kid back then. I'm trying to think of who else though. I loved like Usher and John Legend and Keys and people like that back then. Those were like my favorite artists. And then like I also, even before I started producing, like I was always interested in it. Like I knew who the best producers are and like kind of was a fan of them before I really even got into production. Like for me, the Holy Grail was like Dr. Dre, Kanye, Pharrell, and Timberlake.
Definitely Pharrell.
Those are like the four for me. So those are my biggest influences in music too. So
Pharrell don't get the respect he deserves anymore. For real.
I think people don't know. Like people don't know some of the stuff he's produced. Like casuals don't. Like everything from all of Jay-Z's like Change Clothes and
that was the band.
And everything to Hot in Here by Nelly. Like he got all type of. I mean, Justin Timberlake's first album. Like he's done all type of. He got Britney Spears records, and he just has a different mind. Like they were. I could go if I ever played records like that. I'd be like, oh, like he's using like fake instruments and he was doing stuff that nobody was really doing. So
that makes the song too better. Like definitely a producer in the beat. Like that definitely make a song crack a little bit harder for sure.
People don't realize because I try and make beats that already like there's some people that make beats that already hit or like the song is big because of the beat. Like my best example is like Niggas in Paris. Everybody knows that beat. Once that beat plays, you know exactly what it is.
Right.
I feel like that's why like WAP was a hit, but it was like that beat is nuts. And that kind of helped drive the record. Sometimes I wouldn't say it's more important, but it's equally as important as like the ideas from the artist.
Facts. No, for real, facts. I'll listen to a damn intro of a song just to hear the beat drop a couple times. If it's raw like that, I won't even, listen to the rest of the shit sometimes.
But like the biggest records, Usher's Nelly's Hot in Here, all of those, like when the beat comes on, you know exactly what it is.
Right.
There's plenty of records like that, but that's like my goal. Like I try and like I'm not meticulous, but I know when something is in my mind perfect. So like I try and really craft the best beat possible before like it's like cooking. Like you just know when something. It's like making a stew. Like okay, this is perfect. It's ready to go.
You know what though? Like all those influences are good too. Definitely, I was definitely big on Alicia Keys and Usher because y'all don't know why people tried to say, Chris Brown was better than Usher, but that's because y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't understand. That's all right. But what's interesting to me, early 2000s, mid 2000s, is like the emergence of like certain artists and like genres that have like stayed through time. So I know like I really don't like Charlamagne the God, but whatever. He does his shit, whatever. But he was very adamant on like the Drake era and how you know, we're living through an era right now. He's gonna fade away. Drake been out since like '09 or some shit like that, you know? And it just makes me think of like certain artists that like we underestimate and then they just become stagnant. Like, what do you think is a reason why like certain artists have been stagnant? Like him and Chris Brown, Rihanna.
I think, I don't know if stagnant's the right word. Like, I think the thing with Drake is like, you got to see through certain tactics and things that people do. Like Drake only cares about, like, he makes great music. He can rap, he can sing, but like he'll kind of mix that in. So like his main goal is like being hot, being relevant, having the hottest music. Like, and I feel like that's the only person that kind of takes that approach for real is like Jay-Z. I feel like he did everything he could to stay on top. Like, and certain people, like, I feel like also just being able to adapt. Like Drake, people give him so much, just give him so much shit for having writers, but I feel like, especially when he's not just rapping, he's singing. Every singer has writers, like 99% of them. And like, I think he does that so that he doesn't, his music doesn't get, I guess, age, you know.
Okay.
You can kind of tell, like, certain, even timeless music still has a date on it. Like, no one can put music out that sounds old now. Like, but I think that's the thing. Like, some of these artists, like Rihanna's not a good example because I feel like she's so big, she just drops whenever she wants to, and people don't realize how big she is. Like, she's sold up there with like her.
But if you think about her journey, though, how consistent she was when she was beginning, like Rihanna's not the best singer for sure. Let's just be honest about it. She's really not. But she was able to make hit records that were able to stand the test of time and shit.
And like everybody, especially like someone will be talking about Beyonce and they'll freak out when they don't realize like Rihanna sold way more records than Beyonce. She's up there with like the Beatles and Michael Jackson, and she's up there in terms of, she's one of the biggest artists of all time. And people don't realize that. So she's kind of like one of those pop stars. Even Beyonce, they don't drop. They drop when they feel like it, pretty much. You have to really get to a special. And I feel like rap doesn't allow that. That's why we see Drake a lot more often, because hip hop is it's that what have you done for me lately? And I feel like I hope it changes, because like we're the only genre. R&B is a little better, but I feel like other like rock, country, all of that, they let mugs tour into like their 60s and 70s.
Right, they do. Die-hard fans.
You stop being hot for 6 months, that might be the end of your career in rap. So I feel like that. I hope that changes. People like Drake, Jay-Z is like the main one, because he's not in the same club as these younger, more relevant artists, but he can drop and still, be relevant. I feel like him being in his 50s, he's the one person, him and Kanye can change the whole game. There's a couple other ones, but that's something I hope for. Like, that's why the Versus thing was cool, because it's like we're giving everybody their flowers right now.
For sure, definitely. I was Team Gucci, for the record. But another thing too I like about the early 2000s or just the mid 2000s was the emergence of like drill music, because this is a whole genre now. So I feel like when you hear drill music shit, you know instantly like what genre that is. And now to me, that's like a very budding lane for a lot of artists. I know just me seeing, people or artists just are gravitating towards this era. Shout out to Chief Keef, because he definitely did his shit. And now we have this whole new genre that's like emerged, and motherfuckers are literally taking off in this drill music too. So like, that's weird. I mean, it's not weird, but it's just interesting to me, because for so long we've just had like, hardcore rap, R&B, whatever. Do you think drill music will ever die down?
I think, here's my thing. I feel like It almost did, but like it's making a resurgence, and I wouldn't even say complete drill, but like with Dirk and Von, like it's really like it really kind of came back. But like my only problem with drill is like sometimes I'm not able to tell mugs apart.
I agree.
That's my only problem with drill.
I agree. For sure.
And then but I think it's like anything. It cemented itself. It's not really going anywhere. It's just who's gonna be next? Like I feel like after Von, like there's people still bubbling up, but like who's gonna be next to really break? That's the thing. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's interesting. I feel like Chicago is becoming interesting. Like they're also getting the alternative scene. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you listen to like Saba, like he one of the who's out to me, but I feel like it's interesting.
It is.
More needs to be like more opportunities. Folks got to start bringing more opportunity to Chicago.
Yeah.
I
definitely agree.
For as big of a city as it is, like I feel like more people should be breaking from there. Mm-hmm. In due time.
No, facts though. Facts. Because I'm not a big fan of drill music myself, but I was in college going into college when Chief Keef, came out and like, Finally Rich and all this shit was out. And it was like, I don't know. I was able to kind of see both sides. We in the party, kicking it. Ooh, they playing Chief Keef. Then these motherfuckers turned on Drake in the party. Mm-hmm. And everybody drunk, taking shots or whatever, singing to Drake, and then, throw on some more Chief Keef. So it's just like funny to me how initially people kind of were like, this is rah, rah, rah. And then it just blew the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Like, he just blew that shit up. And now, everything sounds like the same kind of within that drill music. So,
but like it's gonna change because I feel like people are calling other things drill or like other things are drill inspired. Like UK got a drill scene, but they use different beats. New York has a drill scene,
but you can hear the UK drill, which I do like because Drake been trying to fuck with the UK a lot. But you hear it and you still know that's drill music though. Mm-hmm.
Same with like New York. I feel like certain people. Hell, like Schmurda was definitely inspired by drill. Pop Smoke was inspired by drill. It's a different kind of flavor to it, but that's drill. So I think it's inspiring a lot of. I think the other thing, like hip hop, isn't regional as it was. Like you can tell certain people are, but a lot of people aren't. You can't tell that certain people like. I think Roddy Ricch was the big one. I found out he's from Compton. I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. It sound like he's from the South. Designer, New York.
Yeah, he sound like he's from New York though.
Yes and no. I didn't hear it at first. Like some of his records, he literally sounded like Future.
From Connecticut or some shit.
No. But yeah, there's a lot of those. There's a lot more of those than it used to be. People you wouldn't expect. To be from where they're from. So I feel like that regional sound is kind of starting to blend together. So things like drill, they affected the world already. They like Keith changed the landscape already. So, I wouldn't say that it's going to die down. I don't think that's the right word.
Okay. I don't think it is going to die down because it's already lasted this long. So that's just my opinion on it versus a lot of artists that try to emerge in genres that are already here and then they don't get it. But people get into the drill latch and some of them get off. So one artist though too that never really got his flowers either like that is Soulja Boy. Motherfuckers forget how influential Soulja Boy was when he dropped out.
Was the first real quote unquote internet rapper.
Yes, nigga. I wasn't even watching YouTube. I only watched this nigga because he was on fucking YouTube. That shit first came out.
Up in 2007 and YouTube formed in 2006.
No, for real. He took that shit over.
Viral, sensation. So
you have some bathing apes.
Man, I'm trying to get there.
You have some bathing apes. You had a pair. I ain't gonna lie, I had a fake Bathing Ape jacket I had got from the Mexican store. It was fake, but it looked real, and I thought I was fine. So
I still want some bait. Still want some bait. I'm getting there though. A couple more beats.
For real. That nigga got on though. When was his falling off moment? I don't even remember when Soulja Boy just like died down like that.
I think his thing, like the problem with a lot of artists is just like singles are incredibly beneficial. But if you're in that space of really only being a single rapper, the minute your shit don't catch, the minute you drop something and it's the minute you start dropping and it ain't hitting, like it's over with.
Damn.
Because you don't know how to make a whole album.
Facts. Ooh.
So that's a lot of artists' problem. And like, I don't know, it's tough. Like, you can't, like, of course, if it's broke, don't fix it, but you can't repeat the same formula too long or people are gonna get tired of it.
Ooh.
So
amen. Because didn't they have about 30 versions of Crank That? Because first off,
they a bunch of people ripped them off. I remember that.
You know, I was thinking like, is this shit legal? They have to crank that Lion King, motherfucking I don't know. But I was like,
yeah, a bunch.
A lot. So that's interesting you said that, because right, motherfuckers kept trying to use that shit over and over again. Motherfuckers like, damn.
Yeah, but I just meant him like, because he had Kiss Me Through the Phone. He had a couple other like his viral stuff, yeah, and I can't think of all his other stuff right now. But I feel like after that second album, it just wasn't hitting the same. He had a couple more, but yeah, he just wasn't. He was just a single dude, and it sucks because like he was still smart. He was doing certain things. Like, who did he put on? I know he put Riff Raff crazy ass on. Who was on his label? There's one other person I'm forgetting, but like he should have had that work into a way where he was able to supplant himself. Because I think he'll still be straight, but sometimes I'm like, man, he did give the format for 90% of these new rappers.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
cray. I also miss when Bow Wow came out too, because he was hot as fuck back then.
That was my dude.
Like, he had bangers.
He definitely did.
He had bangers.
Yeah, I don't know. The fall off in hip hop is just natural. Just as soon as, especially when music changes, if you're not ready to adapt on the fly, it's over with.
Facts. That's true. You gotta adapt to that shit. Well, let's get into the trivia, because you know I like to quiz people.
Okay, hit me.
When they step on here. You know what? Let me, because I don't need you to try to read my eyes or nothing for the answers or nothing like that. You gotta use your brain today, okay? Don't y'all help him either, y'all. Don't help him. Don't nobody help him with shit. He's a music genius. He got this. Okay.
Genius.
First question. What was Bow Wow's first album?
Beware of Dog.
Okay.
That was about man.
All I wanna do is see you bounce with me. Remember that video? I used to love that. He had the Mickey Mouse chain. Okay, period. Next question. Who made the song Pop, Lock, and Drop It?
Huey.
Yes.
That's a throwback. That is a throwback.
My knees ain't really good like that no more, but y'all get it. Yes. Snap it. Next question. What was Chingy's first song?
Wasn't it Right There? Or am
yep. Right there.
I was about to say.
Right there.
So funny. I was me and my friend were looking we were looking his new stuff up, and he is still around, but it is not looking good. I'm like,
I believe it ain't looking good. Shit. His ass tweaking. Yes. You got that right though. You snapping. Okay. Of course you're gonna get this since you said he was like one of your favorite rappers. What was the name of 50 Cent's record label?
Oh, G-Unit, of course.
You gotta say it. You know. You ain't gonna do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh my God. It's the G-Unit.
Yeah. You pulled it off better than me.
I'm dead. I am dead. Okay, next up, who discovered Eminem?
Dre.
Yes, Dr. Dre.
Huge M fan
I
too.
wasn't there. Y'all wasn't there. Eminem definitely had them bangers. I just played that shit the other day. Cause I am whatever you say I am. His ass used to go crazy. Period. So, who had the better collabs in your opinion? Ja Rule and J Lo, or Ja Rule and Ashanti?
Ashanti. Agreed.
Like, okay, you ain't wasting no hesitation. Just let
Agreed.
Okay. Next up, Nelly or Ludacris? Who you rocking with?
Luda. I love Nelly, but definitely going with Ludacris. I know that's probably unpopular.
Nah, but Luda had bars though.
Man, classic albums.
He had bars though, for real. He had bars though, and he had good videos too.
He did.
He had fire videos. He was still one of like the last people I feel like in the 2000s that really did videos like that.
I had goofy videos and
yeah. Remember we had that midget on a chain? Okay. Next up, who was the host of Rap City?
It wasn't Tigger.
Mm-hmm. Big Tigger. Mm-hmm. Okay.
My mind. I was about to say AJ and Free.
Wow. Exit left.
It's been a minute.
Exit left. Okay. Last question on the trivia because you just got everything right, basically. What group was Murphy Lee from?
Saint Lunatics.
Yes.
You're too easy. You gave me some easy trivia.
Okay. First off, calm your ass down. You should know this. You're a producer, so thanks. No, you did good though. You snapped.
Appreciate it.
Snapped on the trivia. Nice. So yeah, you definitely mentioned a lot of good influences in the earlier 2002, but I noticed that you didn't mention Jermaine Dupri. Why not?
That's a good one. He got a lot of hits, but just I don't know. I feel like he's like, ooh, that's tough. I don't even have a top 10, but I feel like he has a lot of hits. I feel like he has a lot of hits with a lot of people, but like the people that influence the way I make music are like those main four. I feel like more than anybody. If I had a fifth person, I don't know if you know who Just Blaze is.
Yeah.
That's probably my number 5. Drake's producer 40. Incredible. Yeah, I don't know if Jermaine Dupri gets in there. There's a lot of people.
Wow. I'm just gonna say Jermaine Dupri gave us The Emancipation of Mimi and Confessions back to back. So
he did. He produced on Confessions.
Yeah.
I thought it was his first. I thought it was
he definitely was producing on Confessions.
I thought it was that 8701 album.
That was a classic. He probably was on that bitch too, but I know he did Emancipation of Mimi and the Confessions. And to me, to do both of those like that,
Confessions is a classic.
What? They don't know. They don't know about Usher back then when he was really airing out the dirt. What you talking about?
That might be my favorite R&B album.
That shit was fire.
It really was.
That's definitely an album that you can play through. Like you can play that shit through.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Facts. Okay. So, what other projects are you working on? Is there anything else that we can expect from you personally this year?
Okay, so I had like the main one, Pierce's The Commute 2, Pierce Elliott. That's probably gonna
shout out to Pierce. Shout out to Frederick Boone though. He just popped in. He said, I see you, bro.
Yep. Love Freddie. He working on his album. He getting there.
Freddie, we need to
take his time. He take his time. He trying to make classics. So Pierce, I'm not gonna even say a month for him, but very soon. And then I'm dropping Sonic Colors 2 in June. So that should be fun. That should be a lot of A lot of dope music for y'all. I worked harder on this one. It's an LP. My first one was an EP, so it's longer. And yeah, it's been a long time coming with that album. But
Okay.
and then I have a artist Tracy Lynn. She'll have some music, some singles coming down the pipeline real soon in these next coming months. So other than that, stay tuned. I got some Troy Tyler music coming out. I definitely got my boy Reggie Vashon just came back. I got to work with him. I don't know if you're familiar with Reggie. Super.
Reggie Vashon, yeah, from Lake County, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Definitely expect that. Those are probably. I've been working a little less on, like, last year was really just getting out there as much as possible. This year I'm kind of focused on being a little more exclusive with things. So that's really all I can predict for now. But yeah, a couple things in the pipeline. Some hip hop, some R&B.
Busy man.
Trying.
No, that's what's up. Y'all know he produced my theme song for my show.
Man.
So that nice flow you hear, that nice calming music that you hear, my man's went ahead and did that for me right
I was gonna say, can we play it?
Okay, because period. No, but that's what's up. I'm definitely proud of you, just kind of watching how you've grown and seeing how focused you are, on your business, and just your brand is very important. I love just the vibe that you create with all your artists. I'm definitely trying to do something with True. I'm trying to do a women's cypher, and I want her.
Definitely. We'll make that happen.
I'm definitely trying to do that. But yeah, man, I need you to come here. Hopefully one day.
Next time, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the studio, we can shoot the shit.
I'm gonna bring some people with me too.
Yeah. We can kick it up here, do a group interview or something like that.
Yeah, we'll have some fun.
It'll be lit. Okay. Well, Kenz, I definitely appreciate you sliding here on Pillow Talk Podcast, chopping it up with me. You dropped a lot of gems, I would say.
I try. I be rambling and stuff, man, but
No, you're not rambling. You speaking from experience. And I think you're a, seasoned producer. So people should benefit from the shit that you're saying, for sure.
Definitely. Appreciate it, man. I just really just trying from one dope creative to another, just put a spotlight on people.
Yeah.
I'm out here on the same mission as you, so I'm
gonna drink to that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Definitely great being here.
Yes. Before you go, I just want you to give a piece of advice, to any artist or anybody that's just kind of inspiring to get into the music field, or producers, just some advice.
I'd say, that's tough. I give 2. Save money. Don't be afraid to invest, and then just network. It don't matter who it is. Talk to them. You never know who somebody knows.
Absolutely.
That's it. Those are the main things. And don't give up.
So, y'all heard that? Amen. Don't give up. Period. No, you ain't never lying. Network will get you indoors all the time.
Definitely.
Yes. Shout out DJ Kenz, because period. I know cool people, y'all. I be trying to tell y'all I know cool people. Damn. No, but I appreciate you coming on here. Make sure you guys subscribe to Pillow Talk Podcast. Let the people know where they can, listen to your stuff. I did put your IG down there, but
DJ Kenz the GOAT. I have a beat website, djkenzthegoat.com. My Twitter handle's the same. Kendall Ely on Facebook. And yeah, those are the main places. Search DJ Kenz in any streaming platform, and I'll be there. Sonic Colors 1 is there. And Sonic Colors 2 will be there in the next coming months. So appreciate you having me again.
Of course. Thank you for sliding. Thank y'all for tuning in to Pillow Talk Podcast. Y'all been rocking with us this whole time. Appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that shouted out Kenz, man. You got big love tonight. Big love tonight. That's what's up.
Yeah, love y'all in the comments, man. All of you guys.
Y'all lit. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe to Pillow Talk Podcast, streaming on all major platforms if you have not already, and a YouTube, Robin Yvette. Peace out, y'all.